My name is Melonie Washington, and I'm the owner and creator of Altruistic LLC. Altruistic LLC is a clothing brand that I finalized it in around 2020. Altruistic means selfless for a lot of people who don't usually use that word on a day-to-day basis, and that's kind of me in a bubble. It took about 2 years to finally come up with a logo and something that was simple but meant something, and it was deep to me. In the logo, you can see the Eye of Horus incorporated with it for protection. Altruistic is just me in a bubble. I've always been one to give more than I receive, and always willing to help others and never want anything back in return. So I figured that was the perfect logo for me. The messages behind Altruistic is usually a lot of things that I like to learn. I like to call it unlearning and relearning, because I don't know a lot about my history and where I'm from, and I know a lot of African Americans don't either. Our mission is to cultivate compassion around the world. Being from New York and growing up in the hood or the projects, there's not a lot of compassion. Kids are not really loved. You're spending your days hustling and grinding, making sure your kids can eat. You barely have any time to see your parents, any of that. So you're kind of on the go, and no one has any compassion or sympathy or empathy towards anything. And I was the type that always saw that, and I was like, well, that doesn't make me soft or, sad or anything. It's like, I see both sides and I care. I feel like learning things and bringing West African and Dinka symbols, some of them mean beauty, some means Mother Earth is divine, energy, support, family. These are the ones that I've researched and done. And then when people ask me about them, I teach them too. And then they like, you know what? That's really beautiful. Like, I've never known that, and now I know. So thank you for sharing that with me. COVID-19 gave me the time and space to actually bring Altruistic to life. It gave me the time to be alone and just get everything I need. I kind of just spent one of my paychecks on all the materials. I bought a Cricut, I bought a screen print, I bought a whole bunch of vinyls, I bought a whole bunch of t-shirts in different colors, and I would just make random t-shirts for my friends, trying to figure out messages. One of them are decriminalize blackness. I designed a bleeding culture. It says culture, but it's dripping in blood. And that just kind of has to deal with the history and the pain that we've had to deal with. Things that are basically just like stopping our generation from growing. We work hard to build our own dreams and our own passions for someone else who maybe has a bigger crowd or audience that they can reach. It's harder for Black people in the community to start anything on their own, or to get funding, or to find the space or people to connect with. Marketing, especially with everyone like trying to, this is mine, I'm not gonna tell you where I got it from. And I mean, we're gonna buy each other things. If you want people to support you and buy your stuff, trying to hold down the marketing is not gonna hurt you if you give me your manufacturer, because all of my stuff is my stuff. You're not designing Altruistic anything. People ask me who makes my socks, I tell them. People ask me where I get my do-rags from, I let them know. They ask me about my jersey dresses that's coming out, and I hook them up. I'm like, you know what, send me some drawings and stuff like that. I'll send it to my people and I'll give you the prices. That's networking right there. And I'm not gonna hold something back and make you work harder when I've already been there and done that. Trial and error could be a lot. And I'm not saying give away your craft, give away your secrets, because we all have to do the research and we all have to put in the work. But there's some shortcuts, I'm not from here, I'm from New York, so I don't really know people out here, you feel me? So I look for events to go to. As soon as I got out the Army, I was going to Emoja Fest. That was the first big Black thing I ever found, and I just loved it. I supported every tent that was there, and it got everyone's cards, and found my way how to get into Emoja Fest. And last year, I was in Emoja Fest. So it's just me going out there and me supporting others and me doing my own research and just connecting with people that got me to where I am today. Black Arts Love curated a space for artists like me to be able to show off our art and our creativity, and basically be more in the community and reach out to others. It's a great location. You have a lot of people walking back and forth on these blocks all day. So for Malika to reach out and to, offer me to have Altruistic in her little marketplace, that was really touching and beautiful to me. She texted me like, hey, you gotta sell, hey, you gotta sell. And she's so excited. And then it just makes me excited when I get that message, because usually when your app pop-ups are like, hey, where's your store at? Where's your location? And now I'm like, hey, go to Black Arts Love. There's plants in there. There's many other dope artists. There's paintings on the wall. You grab a slice from Pagliacci's right next door. So definitely go stop on by and check it out. Yes, I believe there are many resources out there, and there are a lot of corporations that will help you get your Square card, help you get a computer, and help you either get the materials you need or help you get the fundings that you need. I just need to find the time to sit down and reach out and just do a deep dive in all these grants. Because there's been a few things I've applied for and, I haven't gotten them. So it's just, you gotta just continue to put that fight even when you get told no. You just gotta brush off your shoulders and continue to reapply and reapply and reapply until one day someone says yes.